What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making good on my promise to break down all the trades I took while I was away, while I was sick. And I feel like it's important because I there's so much to learn. I learned so much from that experience. I First of all, let me just get straight into it. I took a lot of losses. There was so much lessons to be learned because like I'm going to show you guys in a minute. None of the trades I took, and I know I've been saying this so long, I probably sound like a broken record by now, but none of the trades I took were really bad trades. I was trying to go for my stop loss was very, very much too tight, and the whole experience kind of made me like reanalyze and go back into my trading, into my back testing, and really fine tune some things that I feel like I haven't been getting correctly. So I wouldn't just want to keep that to myself, and I'm out here to share the experience with you guys as well. So I don't feel like I'm only supposed to come out here and make a video when I have like great trades. Even when I'm having um, really bad trades, when my trading is doing really poorly, I should be confident enough to come out and speak about it. The YouTuber that made me want to do YouTube or want to share my trading journey on YouTube was when he started. When I started watching his videos on YouTube, he was trading very poorly. Like not like he was trading very poorly, but he was having really bad results every week. Or more, we took 5 losses today. We took 4 losses today. 4 trades, 4 losses. 5 trades, 5. But he was confident enough to come out with all the scrutiny, with all the people saying, "Oh, your trading is trash." He was always confident enough to come out and give that update. So that was one of the things I really admire, and I feel like that's one of the traits I want to also project into my channel. So I'm not just going to be doing a video on good days, whether the traits are good, whether the traits are bad. As long as I'm able to learn something, that's like a win. Okay. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the charts. So I'm going to be going from top to bottom. I feel like I missed a couple, but I'm just going to go with these ones. Some of these traits I could remember like it's imprinted in at the top of my head because of how painful it played out. But let's just go through them. The first trade is a trade on GBP JPY. You can see GBP JPY. It was in a downtrend. I'm talking about this trade over here. Maybe I should delete this other one so it doesn't confuse you guys. I'm keeping track of my trades, and that's why I really don't have I really don't delete my positions. Okay. So I'm talking about this trade over here. The market was in a downtrend. This you can see clearly. I'm going to draw it out. This was why I didn't want to add this video to the Sunday video so I could really break down stuff. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This was a higher high, but the market continued. Lower low, high low, lower high, lower low, potential lower high. And so I was looking for the market to reject around this area to come and give us a lower low. So it doesn't mean I'm going to be holding all the way down, but I was expecting rejections from this area to push the market to the downside. I hope that makes sense. And you could also go over to the weekly and this is not the video for that. I have done top down analysis video in the time past. If you want to see that, just go to my channel and look for videos. I'm not going to be breaking down the trades, okay? So I've established that the market was in a downtrend. Now I've go over to 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame was previously in an uptrend because we had this high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. Okay, but the market came here and made this lower high, lower low. It did this sort of double top in this region here, made a lower high, lower low, lower high, and this was where I was looking to capitalize on the market to take the trade to the downside. Now, mind you, the weekly time frame was also bearish, but just so that the video doesn't get too long, I'm not going to go all the way up to the weekly time frame. So when the market, when I saw this high, low, lower high, lower low, and the market came here, if you look here, this was exactly where I entered after the close of this candle. I entered this is a shooting, a bearish pin bar. I mean, bearish pin bar or shooting star. Yes, shooting star or bearish pin bar. And this is one of our entry criteria. I entered here. Stop loss, I used to do 5 pips above the highs, and that's one of the things I had to tweak when I went back to my analytics. Okay, so just 5 pips above the high of this, the market came, took me out straight to my take profit. So this was the story of the past 3 weeks. So this was how the loss on GBP JPY happened. NZD JPY wasn't a loss, but it was a break even, and it was a really painful break even because the market is still tanking. I missed this trade here, so let me delete this one. So when the market came around this level here, pulled back over here on the 1 hour time frame, I was able to find an entry here, put my stop loss above the high. Like this trade, my analysis, my stop loss, everything about this trade was perfect. Now let me show you where I messed it up. Okay, so this was a clean double top break. After the market broke down from at this level over here, I was up almost a 1 to 2, 1 to 1.6. Typically, I wait for the market to get to 2 to 1 before I move my stop loss. But because of all the losses I've been taking, and this looked like a beautiful trade, so I think it was Asian session, I just decided to move my stop loss to break even because I was anticipating the market want to pull back. It shouldn't go beyond this level, this gray box over here. This was where I was anticipating the rejection to happen. And if you look at that's why you see this red bar here. This was when I moved my stop loss to break even. The market came, tapped me out, break even, and continued tanking all the way down to my take profit. So this was completely my fault. I didn't follow my rule. I didn't follow my plan. But that's one thing that could happen when you're beginning to take so many losses, and it begins to encroach into your psychology. You begin to make irrational decisions. Me, when I was up 1, 2, 3%, I would never have made this mistake because I know if I lose this trade, I still have. But the more losses I was taking, and that's something you need to be able to overcome as a professional. This is not just a kind of like a joke. Rules are set for a reason, and it really made me double down on sticking to my rules. Okay, so this trade tapped me out, moves all the way down to my it's moving all the way down nicely to my take profit. And that's why in this my current trade, I'm currently in the trade on Euro USD. The market has been playing around the resistance for like almost, I took that trade last week, so this will be the second week, almost 2 weeks, and I've not touched the trade because I'm trying to hold my trading plan like by the balls, literally. So yeah, that's one of the lessons I learned from this. It was a beautiful trade, beautiful analysis, everything played out. I just didn't follow my plan, and this ended up in a break-even trade instead of making me 3R. GBP AUD, I actually took 2 losses on GBP AUD. I think I broke this trade down on Sunday. The market was in a downtrend, and on the 4-hour time frame, the market pulled back into this level over here. So after I pulled back into this level here, you see this double top here, if you go over to the 1 hour time frame, because that's where I had my first entry, you could see this. Okay, I need to draw it out. You can see this sort of not the cleanest, but still left, head, right shoulder, and over here where you have this small red candle break, this was where I took my first entry. I had my stop loss really tight. Like 57 pips is not that tight, but typically my stop loss should have been like above here, like so. But I had my stop loss like just above the shoulder, just above the highest shoulder, and the market just took me out in Asian session, came down in my direction the next in London. You can see how frustrating this was getting. Okay, after the market broke down, came back, retested the neckline of the double top, gave me this shooting star. I entered again, stop loss above, take profits below. This one ended up going up to take me out on stop loss. So yeah, this was the trade on GBP AUD, and this was how it's played out. Not really much to say about this one. I was just able to work on my stop loss placements. Typically, when I take trades, especially with a chart pattern, and I like head and shoulder, reverse head and shoulder, I usually put my stop loss above or below the highest or lowest shoulder. But the stop loss should be like at least at the head or above the head, and so it just made me go back to the rule book and work on some things. The fact that some trades you enter and they just move straight in your direction doesn't mean that you're not going to run into some drawdown trouble when you get to other trades. So it's better to stay protected than trying to capitalize on the most pips. So yeah, NZD USD. This was just an annoying one because this market was in a downtrend, double top, break, retest, bearish engulfing. I entered here, stop loss again 5 pips above the above this level, and the market just took me out, came down. If I had made it 10 pips, this 18 plus 5 should have been 23, like so. The market would not have taken me out. I don't even know if it was 5. What was this? This is 14 pips, would have been 24. Like so, the market would probably not have taken me out, and I'd have been able to get out at break even because the market moves up to 2R before coming back. But yeah, we live and we learn. I'm just breaking the trades down so you guys would be able to adjust your own if these are kind of like issues that you guys are going through in your own trading as well. You should be able to go back to your trading plan, look at it and see how you can refine and make yourself not have these sort of losses. Many of these losses were really unnecessary. Many of these losses I have accounted for them in my rule book. Like I said, stop loss is meant to be at the head or above the head. Me, I choose to put it above the right shoulder, above the highest shoulder. Yeah, so all these are just things that actually made me go back to my rule book and really look at things and try to like make everything that I was supposed to be doing, make them the best version of what they are supposed to be, make them the best possible trades, stop loss at the right placement, take profit at the right placement. You get, so going back to the rule book was really something I really needed. So I didn't really take all these losses as like bad. I mean, it's painful to have losses, but AGNZD was actually the most painful because this market was in an uptrend, break, retest, came back, strong bullish engulfing candle over here. I took my entry here, stop loss. Again, 5 pips below this, it should have been 10 pips. Stop loss should have been all the way down here. The market came, but I had it like 5 pips below. The market came, and this was spread. Spread came because I still had like 1 or 2 pips, but this was during the Asian session, so came, tagged me out in the same candle, boom, all the way to the upside, like hitting my take profits. This was so painful to see, but again, it just showed why I needed to review my plan and center myself, bring myself back, and put myself in the best position to avoid this kinds of situation in the future. I think this is the last trade I'm going to be breaking down. XAU USD. Yeah, this was initially a beautiful trade, really beautiful trade. The entry was spot on, the stop loss, everything was beautiful. The market was in an uptrend. Markets broke, retested, strong bullish hammer. I entered here, stop loss below, target above. The market went all the way close to my take profits, came back down to hit me out at break even, and went up to the take profits area again. So this was so painful. So if the trades that would have hit my take profits had played out, the losses would not have been as much. But the trades that should have worked out ended up coming back to take out my break even. I think I'm missing one. There's also one painful one. I think it was NZD card. Yes, NZD card. NZD card. I entered this trade over here. The trade was literally like 1 pip to my take profits. Look at it right here. Like 1 pip to my take profits. It came rejected over here, moved all the way back off, took me out at break even, and continued pushing up. So, like I said, if the trader would have hit my take profit had done that, like I would probably have still come out in profits. But you see, NZD card break even, XAU USD break even. This would have been like 6R. Okay. So this would have been 6R. If I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll still be up plus 1R. You get the whole concept. But I mean, it is what it is. We live and we learn. We're just going to take it on the chin and move forward. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I think the video has gotten long enough. I do not want it to get much longer. So do well to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with your trader friends and family, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Bye for now.